Have you ever felt like you're just stuck in a loop of negative thoughts? You're definitely not alone. In this explainer, we're going to break down the practical science behind building a truly resilient mindset, one that can help you break free and really start to thrive.
Think about it. Two people get the exact same bad news. Maybe they both lose their job. One person just falls into this spiral of despair, right? But the other one, somehow, sees it as a chance for a fresh start. So what's the secret ingredient there? What separates those two reactions? It's not talent, it's not money, and it's certainly not luck.
It all comes down to their mindset. That's it. It's that collection of beliefs and attitudes that shapes how we see the world and react to everything life throws at us. Today, we're going to explore how you can actually architect a more resilient mindset, one thought at a time.
Okay, but before we dive in, let's clear something up. We need to bust a few myths. See, a positive mindset isn't about ignoring your problems or slapping on a fake smile when things are tough. No, it's something way more powerful and a whole lot more practical than that.
This right here really gets to the heart of it. It's the difference between that kind of fake, toxic positivity and true resilience. It's not about pretending to be happy all the time. It's about building the mental muscle to face challenges head-on and actually learn something from them.
So, a resilient mindset is really built on a foundation of these empowering beliefs. It's the deep-down conviction that, yeah, you can grow from your mistakes. It's knowing that your thoughts have a real, tangible impact on your life. And maybe most importantly, it's the belief that wherever you are right now, that's not your final destination.
Look, we all experience negative emotions. That's just part of being human. If you get some bad news at work, you're going to feel it. Of course you are. The key is not letting that feeling take over the driver's seat. Resilience gives you the power to acknowledge that feeling, say, okay, I see you, without being consumed by it. That way, you can still take positive action.
All right, so now that we've redefined what real positivity is, let's get practical. Pillar number 1 for building a resilient mindset is all about changing your inner dialogue. This is where you can start making a huge difference in how you think and feel, like right now.
What's your inner critic's favorite line? You know the one. Is it, "I'm just not smart enough for this"? Or maybe, "Things like this just never work out for me"? The very first step to changing this is just to notice it. Just become aware of these negative thoughts when they pop into your head. Now this right here is a total game changer. You don't have to force positivity. The key is to find a neutral middle ground. Your brain is way more likely to accept a balanced, realistic thought. I mean, trying to jump from "I'm a total failure" to "I'm a superstar" just feels fake, right? Your brain rejects it. Neutrality, that's the bridge.
And this simple little reframe can make a world of difference. Instead of labeling your entire self as a failure, you're just focusing on the strategy that didn't work. See how that shifts your whole perspective? It moves you from self-blame to productive, forward-looking problem-solving.
Okay, so you're starting to reframe your thoughts. What's next? Well, just like you wouldn't fuel your body with junk food 24/7, you shouldn't be feeding your mind a constant diet of negativity. So the second pillar of a resilient mindset is to consciously curate your mental diet.
Let's do a quick mental check-in. Who are the top 5 people you follow on social media? What are the top 3 podcasts or shows you're binging right now? Ask yourself honestly, are they inspiring you? Are they giving you energy? Or are they consistently just draining you? It really is that simple. You have the power to choose what you feed your mind. This isn't a passive thing. By consciously choosing positive and uplifting content, you are actively cultivating a more optimistic and resilient mental landscape for yourself.
And you can start so small. Just make one positive change. Maybe listen to a motivational talk on your commute instead of angry talk radio. Maybe read a chapter of an inspiring book before bed, or just unfollow that one account that always makes you feel bad about yourself. It all adds up.
So, you're managing your thoughts, you're curating your mental diet. Now let's talk about how to turn all that positive energy into actual, real-world results. This final pillar reveals a surprising truth about motivation that might just change the way you approach your goals forever. Have you ever sat around waiting for the perfect moment to start something? Waiting for motivation to strike like lightning? Yeah, we all have. But the secret is that's completely backward. Motivation isn't what creates action. Action is what creates motivation. Action is the spark, not the result. This is where you take your power back. You don't have to be a victim of your feelings. You can choose to act in a way that aligns with your goals no matter how you're feeling in the moment.
And the amazing thing is, when you do that, you'll find that the right feelings, they start to follow your actions.
And please, please don't overwhelm yourself with some huge, massive goal. Just start with one tiny, manageable action that you can do right now. Seriously, even a 5-minute walk or just tidying up one small corner of your room can be enough to shift your energy and build that momentum.
So there you have it. You now have the tools to build a more resilient mindset. You redefine positivity, you change your inner talk, you curate your mental diet, and you take action first. But look, knowledge is only potential power. The real power comes from actually applying it. So, what's your first step? So I'll just leave you with this one question. What is one small, tiny step you can take today to start building a more resilient mindset? Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles, it really does begin with that single step. So make your first step today and just watch how your world begins